Hey everybody, I have a few things I want to talk about in this video, but what you're going to see from me here is me throwing in a local park and doing field work on 4 different days with neutral putters, throwing to 150 feet away each day. At first I started with standstill throws, and after 24 standstills on that first day, all my subsequent throws that you're going to see in this video for these 4 sessions were done using a traditional walk-up. All my throws were, of course, to 250 feet away, and the reason I chose putters and this distance is because I think it's the optimal method for highlighting the errors that I've been encountering and the negative consequences on a disc when throwing. Also, I think this creates no stress on my body, so I can do many more throws at this distance than if I try to throw at 80 or 90% power. However, what you're seeing here are only the good throws because it highlights what I'm attempting to do. So to be clear, all my bad throws are removed from the video. I don't have this level of consistency in any game. I've been working on drills off camera, but I can't get my body to reliably execute the changes when I'm actually playing the game. I can't even get my body to do them consistently on the field when doing field work, but I am showing basically every throw that lands or ends up within about 20 feet from the cone or within that I placed out there. A few outliers might have made it in because they felt really good when I threw them, or they were throws that were executed, the way I wanted. And with that out of the way, I now want to talk about the future of me and my channel. First and foremost, my channel has always been more of a vlog, a video blog, than anything else. And while I review and compare products, I have no sponsors and I've never sought sponsorship. I focus mostly on recording rounds of disc golf that I play, either by myself or with others. And specifically, I've wanted to promote disc golf in and around the Houston area, so I've made it a priority to play different courses over time to highlight every disc golf course in and around the Houston area. I've now shown over 100 disc golf courses and in this area, and a dozen more well outside. The problem I have is that I've stagnated in my development as a disc golfer, and that the fault is 100% my own. I've spent more time playing disc golf during the day and editing disc golf footage at night than taking lessons, doing drills, or doing field work. Even my putting practice stopped this year since about April. And while I've made some significant improvements to my swing this year and my putting has gotten better, my throwing performance is significantly worse than my putting. I might miss a few putts in a round, and that's okay, but my throws are literally all over the place. I'm not trying to become a professional disc golfer. I have a career, a family, friends, and plenty of other things that I'm doing in my life beyond playing disc golf. But I've reached a point in my life where I'm no longer having fun playing this game when I throw badly. And when I stop having fun, I become a killjoy on the course when I'm playing with others. There are too many times when I'm playing where it feels like I've forgotten how to throw, and I think this condition exists because I've changed my form and I never locked in those changes that I've made over time with a lot of field work. I also think that because the changes are relatively slight, I ultimately have so many things wrong in my form that just fixing a couple things does not create enough of a beneficial effect. So my body goes between the old and new forms, and all the errors that are shared between them are still there. Keep in mind that I'm not saying that my form is good. I'm saying that I've got enough good form to have performance that I want on the disc golf course when playing around, either by myself or with others. I don't have the highest of expectations, but I do have some standards. When I'm on, I have really good results. When I'm off, the results are terrible, and it almost looks like I don't know how to play the game. And this has a negative impact on my mentality, to where I end up being embarrassed and angry all the time. And I only start feeling better when I get out of that slump. The problem is I may never get out of that slump for the rest of the round. What I'm going to focus on in the future is still playing disc golf on a variety of courses, but in the short term I'm going to focus on personal development in disc golf, specifically throwing. The videos I publish in December will highlight the changes I'm making, and then starting in January, I'll be doing a wider variety of disc golf videos. With that said, let's talk about December 1st. My plan is to start taking lessons from either overthrow disc golf or slingshot disc golf in December. I'm going through the decision process now, as I've already spent a lot of time researching my options, including Scott Stokely, Secret Disc Golf, and a few others. I'm specifically planning on paying for the $50 monthly package for either Overthrow or Slingshot because they offer the level of form reviews and direct coaching that I need. I'm also going to place some limits on myself. I'll limit myself to playing disc golf only on the weekends. I'll still attend putting leagues during the week, but I'm not going to play any of the Par 2 rounds. The last 3 Par 2 rounds I stopped enjoying sometime during the round because too many throws were absolutely terrible, and by the time the round ended, I was pretty bitter about how I did. It's not about making par, it's about executing a throw or a putt. And when I fail to execute repeatedly, and then the act of playing is no longer enjoyable, I end up feeling trapped playing around where I'd rather just stop and do something else. And I think this has a negative impact on others as they have to essentially tiptoe around me until my mood improves. I can't be having this negative effect on others. That's not why I play the game, and that's not why I made this channel. So expect more fieldwork videos and practice rounds. Also expect some specific videos where I focus on the changes that I'm making with my own form and using the drills that are given to me and the coaching that I've been given. While it's targeted towards me in particular, I have a feeling that the changes I make might be informative for others and it could help them out. With all that said, I hope you liked the video, and I'll let the rest of it play out with the remaining good throws that I had in these fieldwork sessions. Please subscribe if you haven't already, as I have more interesting videos on the way. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.